Hello, denizens of the internet. YouTube is a traffic jam of Acolyte content. I'm looking at my Maps app here and I can see all the roads are red. Do I still want to get on this on-ramp of insanity? Oh, sure, why not? Many of you beg me to keep going, so let's dive in. Warning, there will be spoilers, but honestly, hasn't this franchise already been spoiled? How much more rotten can it get after this episode? In summary, Osha does not want to be a witch. She wants to be a Jedi. Her sister May, who doesn't want her to leave, then goes sociopathic and burns the place down, killing all the witches, including her mothers. But I'm jumping ahead of myself. The episode starts by telling us they are on Brandock 16 years earlier. Sounds Scottish. We open with what looks like the Tree of Life, but it's a bunta tree where the poison came from that killed Torben, so it's the Tree of Death. What a bleak joke. Then we get a Snow White moment where a little flying thing lands on Osha's finger. It must be the good sister. She does try a bit of force or something similar on the poor thing. I don't know why. May shows up and hurts it, apparently. Still, they're sisters, identical sisters, and you'll find they laugh alike, they walk alike, at times they even talk alike. You can lose your mind when sisters are two of a kind. They have to go back to have their bat mitzvah. They do a togetherness thing that foreshadows their splitting up. Some hooded figure tells them they shouldn't be out in the woods alone. It's dangerous. Hey, sister, you are the most dangerous looking thing here. The rules are for your safety. But who's that hiding in the woods? It's younger Saul. Back at the solid rock and metal keep that will inexplicably burn down later in the show, the kids want spice creams. Nasty white woman with the foreign accent says no, but angelic black woman says yes. The two women, being their parents, should have agreed on a parenting style. The woman with the spiky head must go through a lot of pillows. She is pissed at being told off. It's always the bitchy white woman who is the buzzkill.
Any sign of the visiting Jedi?
Our scouts think they've moved their ship inland. Boy, you have lousy scouts. Safe haven? I'd have a chat with your evil offspring, lady. Then we get the rumored thread talk by Mother Anastasia. Here she just finished the disappearing dove trick. The floating ball bit impresses no one. Anastasia is no David Blaine. This entire thread talk is pretty much exactly what the Force is. But you know, gender social activists have to change the name of women to vagina havers. And the Force is such a guy thing anyway. I didn't get this part. Anastasia mentions the power of one. Then she pushes this poor woman around. Then she announces the power of two, asserting, I assume, that two is stronger than one, but here she is thrashing two young things. Perhaps someone in the comments can explain it to me. But tonight the twins will experience the power of many. A quick moment here where May shows up her sister Osha. Yeah, evil always wins, baby. Oh, you are such a bitch. Osha does not want the bat mitzvah. May insists. We then get the mandatory feminist diatribe. Ceremony begins, and Anastasia tells all the witches everything they already know. The girls are ascended. Then everyone breaks into a Broadway musical. Power of one, power of two, power of many. Not up there with Alan Menken and Howard Ashman, but whatever. The number gets interrupted by someone saying, "The Jedi, they've sliced the platform." I have no idea what that means. They have to hide the kids, apparently. The Jedi want the kids. Did Did I miss something? Wouldn't this have been useful information to learn earlier?
They will be here any moment.
Well, they've already missed the big musical number. Then, out of nowhere, a bunch of the girls draw their super fancy bows. Where the hell did that come from? Did we shift from Brendok to Themyscira somehow? I thought they were witches with the power of thread talks. Anastasia tells them to put down their weapons. No violence. But she will go after Torben hard later. This is why the dating scene is so terrible. Indara and the gang just show up suddenly. No doorbell. They don't even bring housewarming gifts.
I am Anastasia, mother of this coven.
The bitchy white woman is just so mean. A very tired-looking Indara says,
We thought this planet was uninhabited.
How? We saw Saul spying on the kids earlier. Don't they reread their scripts? You tell them, Anastasia.
What do you want?
It's clear you are training children against Republic Bylaw 52 underage forced users.
Fuck you. We call it threads. Do you want us to break into a musical again? No. What is your name?
Ausha.
My name is Sol, and these assholes gave me a BTS haircut. When you become a teenager, you can use this. It takes 2 D cells. Can we test you?
Here is where the non-violent Anastasia tortures Torben. No wonder he went into forced hibernation.
If you want the Padawan returned, I suggest you leave.
But Osha wants to take the test. Anastasia says,
Yes, sure, why not?
Saul demands both girls. Indara and the gang leave. I laughed out loud when I saw the old crone. It was so Dune. It seems if the girls fail the test, then they will stay. If they pass, the Jedi will take them. The girls must fake failure then. And here we have a seminal scene without semen. Bitchy, horny white woman says, I carried them. While Anastasia says,
I created them.
No discussions of turkey basters. Cut to Osha wandering the Jedi encampment. Oh, yeah, it would have been impossible for the scouts to find this mess. What are they, campus protesters? And, of course, the Wookiee Jedi is fixing a land speeder. Land speeders are always broken in Star Wars. Inside the Jedi vessel, Saul uses the Dr. Peter Venkman test with Osha. Unfortunately, Osha didn't fake it and passed.
I don't want to be a witch.
She wants to be a Jedi, which I'm pretty sure she didn't know anything about like 15 minutes earlier.
You can't go. You can't stop me. I'll kill you. I'm going to take this oil-burning lamp, even though we do have electricity somehow, and set your door on fire.
Luckily, the writers must have played Half-Life and put some ducts for Osha to escape through. May calls out for Osha in a big room filled with electrical equipment that is only good for exploding. How the fire from Osha's room got there, I have no idea.
Osha, May, Sol here. I was just walking past the only building in this freaking planet when I noticed all the stones were inexplicably on fire.
Damn, the bridge is broken.
Where's Mama? Which one? The black one we care about or the white one we don't? Mama is dead.
Bridge rattles. May falls into the abyss. I think I saw the Balrog down there. Osha is saved by Saul, shot of a bunch of the witches dead. How did they die? It seems very Jim Jones to me. Or they are from the Judean People's Front Suicide Squad. Osha and Saul pass Anastasia's body. Yes! Osha screams. Back on the Jedi ship, Osha recovers. Saul tells her they are on their way to Coruscant. May caused the fire that killed everyone. Saul wants Osha to be his Padawan. Osha and Saul hug. The show ends with a mysterious callback to the tree. So that's it. There are lots of things that don't make sense, but the big one. This show completely negates the assumed motivation for why the 4 Jedi needed to be killed. The first 2 shows alluded to revenge for some horrible thing that they did. Saul said he made peace with himself, while Torben was so distraught that he put himself into suspended animation for like a bunch of years and then drank the poison May gave him to relieve himself from his enormous guilt. Retribution, they called it. It turns out there was nothing to be guilty about. This show negates that entire premise. What we're left with is May is a sociopath. She burned the place down, killed everyone. The Jedi did nothing wrong. In fact, they were damn pleasant in this episode. I'm predicting that May has to come out, reformed by the end of this series, make peace with Osha. At this point, the only way to do that is to have Osha find her Jedi powers and fight with her sister May as she turns on her Sith overlord and probably dies fighting him, her, them. Do you have any theories? Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.